it's Miss Amelia at the library, back with another Teen Thursday. So this week I'm going to show you how to make pepperoni pizza pockets using some pretty simple ingredients. We're going to use string mozzarella cheese, and we're going to use some pepperoni, and we're going to use some crescent rolls. Now the crescent rolls, they come in a tube that looks like this, and I've already opened it because opening a tube of crescent rolls really scares me because it kind of pops when it opens, and I didn't want to put that on video. So you have been spared me being scared, but if you are worried about opening it, you can get an adult to open it for you, or you can just go for it yourself because it is October and you might want a little jump scare. All right, so I have my crescent rolls here. I'm going to finish opening the container, but first I'm gonna get out some aluminum foil for a workspace. All right, so I've got my workspace. I also have my oven heating at 350 degrees. Okay, so that's going on over here. Things that we'll use with the oven in just a second are the pan that I already have lined with aluminum foil and a pot holder so that my fingers don't get burned. And this one is super cute. So, all right, so I've got all of that going over there, and we're gonna get started with our pizza pockets. So first thing we have to do is get the dough out of the crescent roll container. And I have already washed my hands. That's really important when you cook anything with food, is to wash your hands first. And the crescent roll dough is already pre-cut for you. And it should be in the shape of little triangles. And if it's not in triangles, it will be by the time that we're done. So the rule with this is that each triangle gets its own piece of cheese, not the whole thing, just a little bit of it, and some pepperoni. So I'm gonna open up my pepperoni packet, and I have picked turkey pepperoni. So, and I'm sure if you were going veggie, you could put veggies in here instead of the meat. But that's up to you. It's whatever you have on hand at home. So I'm gonna put some pepperonis in my pizza pocket. My favorite type of pizza is pepperoni and pineapple. So good. But pepperoni and cheese for today will be really good too. Okay, I'm gonna open my little cheese packet here. I put some pepperoni in there, not too many, just enough. And for our cheese, I'm gonna say go about half on your cheese. So this is just the string cheese that you've probably seen at the store, just like taking it for lunch. It's the string cheese that you can pull apart. That's really fun. But I've cut it into half, and I'm going to now roll up my pizza pocket. Okay, so let me move my dough out of the way, that way you can watch. And you just start with one corner of the dough and just keep rolling it. Okay, and it makes this little pretty pocket. And if you want to close up the ends, I do recommend doing that, just so that all of your cheese stays nice inside, doesn't go everywhere on your pan. So I've got one done. I'm gonna do a couple more to put in the oven. We'll let it cook, and then I'll show you a picture of what mine looks like at the end. So like I said, if you end up with a lot of dough, that's okay. You can get creative with your pizza pockets. They don't have to be pretty, because this is one of those things that tastes really, really, really good. So if it's not pretty, that's okay. So I'm gonna put a lot of pepperoni in this one. I'm gonna put some cheese in there and just start rolling it up. Okay, this piece I'm gonna roll over. Okay, and put it on there. These are so easy to do. When we put them in the oven, they're gonna cook anywhere between 13 and 15 minutes. So depending on your oven, you'll want to check on your pizza pockets and make sure that they're not burning. And of course, when you're finished, you know, make sure that you turn the oven off and let it cool down, just so you don't accidentally leave it on. Okay, open another one of my cheese. And break it in half. And I'm just gonna start rolling it up. And as you're doing this at home, if you take a picture of the pizza pockets as you're making them, or even a picture of the plate as you're finished, you can email it to the email address at the end of this video and be entered to win a prize gift card at the end of October. Okay, all right, so I've got 4 there. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna spread these out on my pan. You can see them. Okay, they look really good. All right, I'm gonna put them in the oven and I'll be back in just a minute to show you what they look like. Okay, I'm back and we are just about ready to see how our pizza pockets turned out. So if you remember, we had our toaster oven or an oven that you use at home set to 350 degrees. And I've put 4 pizza pockets in there. Now, if you buy a tube of crescent rolls, normally it has 8 in there, but I only made 4 for this video. So you could either refrigerate the extra dough that you're not using, or you could go ahead and make all 8. So up to you, but we're gonna see what these look like. They smell so good. All right. All right, and there's what they look like. So I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, if you do make these, send a picture of your completed project to the email address on the next slide to be entered into our October drawing. Have fun.